Guys, if you haven't seen this match, you are in for something special. Both Garry and Keenan throw everything they have at each other, chasing submissions and refusing to stall or play for points. Let's get right into it. Garry looks a lot smaller than Keenan, but that will not stop him to constantly attack, and he is pulling guard. Let's see if he'll try to pummel both of the legs of his inside. Yeah, he was trying, but straight away Keenan changing sides, going into duck under. That was amazing transitioning from Keenan. Garry now is playing open guard. Let's see if he'll manage to do something from here. Yeah, he's trying to wrestle up into this like double leg position, and he's elbow deep on the knee line of Keenan. So let's see if he'll manage to push Keenan over and sweep him. This is a deep position for Garry, but somehow he's losing it. Yeah, let's see. Maybe Garry will transition into this coyote guard from here. But pay attention how Keenan is opening his left knee, so it's hard for Garry to maintain this position. And now Keenan is getting free, trying to top spin over Garry. And he's completely free now, and he's trying to take the back of Garry. Garry is trying to put his left elbow on the mat so he escapes this back take. But the control of Keenan was amazing. And this is straight up points for Keenan. And he has body triangle on Garry. And this is very bad for Garry. But Garry is going on his left side, trying to put pressure on the lock of Keenan. So let's see, maybe he will escape this position. Yeah, this is better for Garry. If you see his right elbow, he can put it to the mat now, you see. In my opinion, this is one of the best ways to escape the back. Just put one elbow on the ground and try to like hip escape and free yourself. Which he did, and Keenan completely relinquished his position. But now he's in mount, which is very good transition for Keenan. When Keenan felt that he was losing the back, he straight away tried to transition into mount, which he manages to do. But I've seen a lot of people just trying to hold the back, and they lose the position completely, and the guy completely even regards. But Keenan was very quick to change and adapt. So now he's in mount, and he's having a body triangle from mount. So the hips of Garry are completely stuck here. But let's see, Garry is very good at escaping like not good positions. So let's see. He's trying to bridge. Watch the right arm of Garry. He's always trying to frame the hips of Keenan. And always having like a good frame and a clear positioning so he can defend. Now he's trying to push the hips of Keenan. Keenan is just trying to hold this position. I think he's trying to wait for Garry to just like tire it himself and then try to attack. Because at the first moments in these like bad positions, people from bottom just trying to spaz out and escape as fast as possible. So it's better to just wait for them to like tire and then attack them, instead of going into attack when they try to defend and completely like spaz out from bottom. So I think this is a good strategy for Keenan. But it's so hard to hold Garry. He's just constantly moving, even in this position, like you see. Just hand fighting and completely like shutting down any attack from Keenan. Hey, if you're enjoying this and want more, my Patreon has the exclusive breakdowns I can't post on YouTube. Step-by-step guides that lay everything out clearly, and personal breakdowns of your roles and competition footage. I also share free tips, so whether you just want a little extra or the full library, you can find the link in the description and pinned comment. Back to the match. Okay, let's see again. Watch the right arm of Garry. Just framing the hip. Now he's out of position. So this is not good for him. So let's see. Yeah, but he's getting it back inside. Keenan is trying to underhook that left arm of Garry, so he can get something like an arm triangle, or maybe even like a high mount. But if you can see straight away, Garry is bridging when Keenan tries to get an underhook on that left arm of his. It's so hard for Keenan to maintain this position. And now Garry is completely escaped and into single leg kicks, trying to get both of the ankles of Keenan. This is amazing from Garry, because you always want to get both of the ankles of your opponent so you can put him on the ground. And it's also much easier to attack leg locks from there. Now transitioning to X-guard, but straight away Keenan just backstepping and clearing his left leg. That was amazing. If you see how Keenan is always trying to balance from top and clear his left leg, he's not allowing Garry to get like a hook on that leg. Straight away C-gripping the legs of Garry, and that was very nice wrestle up attempt from Garry. But he's much smaller than Keenan, so he was completely stopped there. But this is a good position for Garry, but Keenan is so good at keeping balance and clearing those grips of Garry and putting pressure from disadvantaged positions. Yeah, that was amazing, and he's again into mount. He was so good at clearing those feet of Garry. Oh my god, maybe he's going for an Americana. Yeah, I don't think that will work against Garry. But let's see. Yeah, he's just trying to expose the back of Garry, I think. So he can try to attack it from there. He's just using that Americana so Garry turns and he can expose the back. Watch the right elbow of Garry. He's always with inside position and being disciplined. And now he's bridging. Yeah, Keenan tried to go for an armbar, but it didn't work, so Garry reversed him completely. And now Gary's in double underhook. Oh my god, that was crazy. Let's see it in slow motion. So Garry was putting so much pressure on this double underhook, his hips went over his head. So Keenan just used that momentum to sweep him overhead. That was crazy. Yeah, Garry was overcorrecting that position. Garry was putting 100% into that double underpass. So Keenan just used the momentum to sweep him. And now Keenan is in side control with a crossface on Garry. And Keenan is winning a lot on points, but he doesn't care. He's still trying to submit Garry. So let's see. Yeah, Garry will not stop moving. He's straight away looking for a space to escape. Maybe Keenan is going for a gift wrap, but it's a weird position to get a gift wrap from. Yeah, he will jump over the body of Garry. This is a lot better position for arm triangles and for gift wraps. So let's see. But Garry cleared that position straight away. And he is straight away looking to escape this. Pushing the chest of Keenan. But they will be recentered in the middle. Also, I like how Keenan is still trying to get a submission. Because he's winning a lot on points. So he can just chill and wait from mount. But he is straight away trying to attack. So that is very good to see. It's rare to see that in these days. People are just waiting. Let's see if Garry will manage to escape this mount again. Oh my god, that keeping escape was perfect. Straight into a single leg X position. I would like to see Garry chase that far leg of Keenan and put him on the mat. Yeah, he's trying to get a hold of that far leg, you see. But straight away Keenan just backstepping and clearing that position. Keenan doesn't get enough praise of how good was he in those like bad positions. He's never having trouble clearing them and passing from those like positions like single leg X or false rib or inside ashi, outside ashi, everything. He's always clearing them and trying to pass straight away. He was one of the first that like learned how to defend the leg locks, I think, in no-gi. And mostly he was a gi player, so that is very interesting to watch. But he almost never had trouble clearing those leg locks positions. And now Keenan is going for a Dars. Let's see if he'll manage to get it on Garry. Garry is underhooking that far leg. Oh my god, going for a kiss of the dragon entry. Maybe into a deep half guard. Let's see. Yeah, Keenan is like sitting on the hips of Garry and not allowing him to get like up from this position and opening his left knee. Watch the left knee of Keenan. That is very important. Amazing defense from Keenan, but Garry is still trying to get this position. Underhooking that far leg. Oh my god, this was amazing. Let's see it in slow motion. So Garry was still trying to get up from this coyote guard. Maybe go into a dogfight position. Watch the left underhook of Garry, you see. He's trying to use it to high stop from this position. And watch this amazing defense from Keenan. When Keenan sensed this, he's straight away overhooking the left leg of Garry and rolling for a leg lock. And so Garry got scared and he rolled with it, you see. So they ended up in this like a reverse half guard position here. But that was amazing counter attack from Keenan. But he didn't manage to do much more from here. Also in this tournament, at that time, there was no heel hooks. So it's hard to finish this position without a heel hook. But this was like a perfect inside heel hook position from here. But it was not allowed in that tournament. But that was just amazing to watch. Let's see if he'll manage to maintain this position. Yeah, straight away, Garry was pushing him and he cleared that position. Oh my god, that backstep was amazing. That backstep was so good timed. Let's see, again, Garry going into turtle. Let's see if Keenan will manage to get like a top spin on him. Yeah, Garry is still using this like coyote guard trying to wrestle up. There is not much time left, so let's see if he'll manage to do something. That was amazing reversal, but also I don't think Keenan was fighting it that much because there is not much time left. So he's just trying to submit Garry every chance he has and not end up in this like points scoring win. So let's see. Watch this position. Yeah, maybe he will transition into the legs and attack from there. It's so hard for them because both of them are very good at heel hooks and they cannot do it in this tournament. Let's see. Keenan going for this Mateusz Oginski arm lock, which managed to get Garry Tonon in the last ADCC. But he didn't manage to get it here. That was interesting. Oh my god. Keenan was doing the same armbar, watch how many years ago. And people are learning it right now. That was very interesting to watch. Yeah, there is not much time left, so Keenan is just like trying to like high step from this position and clear this like half guard of Garry. Garry looks really sticky from this position. It's hard for Keenan to completely clear this position. He's trying to push the head of Garry so he can jump over the other side of the guard. Yeah, but didn't work. And now this is the outside passing of Keenan, which is so nice to see. And he's still trying to get into this darts position. Garry going belly down to defend this darts. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think this is a tight darts for Keenan. But who knows. It looks tight from here, but if Garry is like not rolling and keeping clear from this position, I think it will be okay for him. Yeah, it doesn't look tight. Yeah, he let it go. And watch the points. That is crazy. Keenan won by a lot, but very, very good match. Thanks for watching. If you want more, I've got exclusive breakdowns, step-by-step guides, and free tips waiting on my Patreon. You can find the link in the description and pinned comment. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so future videos find you automatically.